Good morning, everybody. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm
Sorry,
fine,
just
and
give
you?
us. I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. Thank you.
Happy Jumat Mubarak.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And to you, happy
Good
Friday.
morning, ma'am. Nice seeing you here again.
Always a pleasure to see everybody. I am so sorry, but I might not be putting on my camera because I seem to be having a little bit of issue on my end. So I hope you excuse me for that today. Am I forgiven?
Oh,
Okay.
you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm sure, can we all see the screen? Is it visible so we can start today?
I can only see your picture.
Only my picture? No. uh, okay, just a second. There should be an image coming up on your screen now from my humble program coordinator that most of you are familiar with. I'm sure you can all see that her own camera is on. She's looking pretty and all. Okay, can we all see clearly now?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I can see your screen. Innovate
Yes.
include.
Oh, that is excellent. So, welcome, ladies, lady bosses,
So,
mummies.
but
And
your voice is breaking, ma'am.
my voice is breaking. Can you hear me clearly? No, 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 no. Let us rebook whichever June is sitting on the network today. No, we refuse. Today is not the day. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
So, good morning, bosses and queen bosses. Like I was saying earlier, it is my greatest pleasure to see you all again. It's always a pleasure to meet you, and every single time it's always better. So thank you all for being here today. Welcome to a one, hopefully not one of a kind, but a once in a decade opportunity. Let me put it that way. Every year we get to celebrate the International Women's Day. So to every single amazing women in here, from facilitators to instructors to coordinators to the mothers to the entrepreneurs to the bosses to the wives to the queens, I say a very, very big thank you to every single one of you. You deserve your accolades. I say a happy International Women's Day to you all. And I hope to see more epicness, more goodness, more greatness from every single one of you. We know we know you run the world, but then you just don't have to make noise about it. So to the uniqueness that you are, I say happy International Women's Day to every single one of us. So now to the beauty of what brought us here today. I would like to introduce you to the Innocent Chukwuma Empowerment Foundation. They are in partnership. They are in partnership with us at W.TEC. So just a quick and a brief summary about the ICCEF Foundation. The ICCEF Foundation is the legacy, not was, is the legacy. It's a family foundation for Mr. Innocent Chukwemeka Chukwuma. It was set in his honor to drive his vision of an empowered younger generation. This is somebody that was committed. This is somebody that was motivated, and he was an innovator. He pushed for social justice. He dedicated his life to helping the younger generation and having an inclusive society where women and young people would thrive. They have several programs in their organization. When we talk about educational scholarship, we talk about skill acquisition programs, you would find them there. So it is with our greatest pleasure that we welcome the Innocent Chukwuma Foundation, Empowerment Foundation, here today in partnership with the W.TEC, the Women Technology Empowerment Center, for those that are not familiar with us. So I say a big welcome to every single one of us here today. So now, in respect to celebrating who we are, let's give a minute for a couple more people to come in so they don't miss too much. But in the meantime, I am going to encourage us all to please, let's come to the comment section and introduce ourselves, who we are. If you're from W.TEC, if you're here for the first time, if you're from the ICCEF Foundation, please come to the comment section and introduce yourself while we wait to have more people join in so they don't miss up on our opportunity today. Hello, Nkiruka. Nice to meet you. Cohort 5. That's awesome. Classes, I'm sure classes have been going well. Where are the rest? Please come to the comment section, introduce yourselves. Let's meet. Let's kanodlu. Is that the English word for it? I don't think so. But you get the gist. Onyita Mola. Oh, Esihiho. My ogas are here. Oh, my ogas are here. We have Omole Alimet. She is also from one of our W.TEC cohort 5. That's excellent. Whew. I see my boss is here. Please, let's try to introduce ourselves. Let's get to know ourselves a little bit before I move on to the next point of our agenda this morning. But wait, though. Nice to meet you, Kazim Alima, also from W.TEC. It's nice to meet you. I have a question to Damola, the CEO of Onion World Cakes and Bakes. Wait, I have a question. The entirety of cohort 5, have you guys been eating cake behind my back?
You said?
Cohort 5, have you guys been eating cakes behind our back? Because cake did not reach my own side.
They've not ordered, so I've not made any.
You just broke my heart. So I'm going to move on from you. Good afternoon, Mrs. Bolale. Mrs. Bolale will be assisting us. Whatever questions you have as we go along, just write it down in the comment section and she will take it. Just make sure to tag her and she will take it. She would let the instructor know if it's something that needs to be posted. So please, let's pay attention. Let's take note of that. Akinenye Oyeladun Mary, the founder and creative director of Afam Fruities and Oyeladun Luxurious Crafts. Are you joking? Only one person? It's not easy to call yourself a creative director. Do you know the kind of, no, just don't even let me go there. The kind of works it takes to get there? Afam Fruity specializes in the production and sales of healthy natural drinks. Basically, what Mrs. Oyeladun is telling you is take care of your gut health. Basically, take care of your health. reach out to her if you need a diet, or if you need to know the kind of diet to take, if you need to know or what to take, and place order. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna wait till the end before I mention anything about this. Uh, Mrs. Letitia Cable from South Africa. You run an NPO that deals with emerging enterprise for women and youth. Woof! In township all over South Africa, as well as working on skill development programs. Oh my God, it is so good to have you. In Africa, we are all cousins as far as me I'm concerned. It's a whole big ass family. So you're welcome here. We are definitely happy to have you here. Abibat Ibana W.TEC cohort 5. What is going on with cohort 5? What is going on? And I seem to notice a little issue with all of us with like Blessed Hamid. What is going on? Let us go and rename our usernames, please. Let's go rename our usernames and not to use Blessed Hamid as your username. I actually thought it was a glitch till my Oga pointed it out to me that no, I thought it was a glitch on my hand. What's going on, everybody? Oh, this is your first time on this platform. It is so nice to meet you, man. You didn't introduce yourself though. It is really nice to meet you. Adaramola Adenike, the CEO, made fashion affairs and other cohort fibers. What's going on here? What's going on? Why am I saying just cohort fives W.TEC? Where are the rest? Where's everybody?
We are the best. Simply put, we are just the best.
No,
You
no,
see more of us soon.
you get to actually claim that, because the fact that people are not here, you get to claim that. But please,
thank you,
I know
ma'am.
you are the best. Go and change your usernames, because you used Mrs. Blessed Ahmed Musa's private link to join. None of you changed your username. Why? But
Okay,
why?
we'll do that now.
Please.
Trust me, you see that done soon. We can all hear you.
Good afternoon, Dr. Josephine Effah Chukwuma. It is really, really amazing to have you here, Ma. And definitely the entirety of the house is going to get to meet you very, very soon. It's an honor to have you here, Ma. It really is a big pleasure. We thank you for your time. We thank you for your efforts, and definitely thank you for your partnership. In about a minute now, I'll be introducing everybody to who Dr. Josephine is, and I'm sure we'll all be happy to meet her. Akintunde Temitope Fumi. You don't get to pick that cohort 4 being the best cohort. If your cohort is not here, you're all on your own. You're a lone ranger. Well, but Mrs. Akintunde Temitope is the lead designer at Spicy Global Fashion. Look at my entrepreneurs coming out. Oh, and she's a fabric vendor. So to our fashionistas in the house, if you need connects in the vendor industry, someone that will not overcharge you and someone that will get you quality material, please go to Mrs. Akintunde. And I refuse to believe you are the best. If your cohort is not here, I will not accept it. I have 31 people. And everybody, hold on to your chair. Good morning, everybody. This is Mrs. Oluwa. Let's see. I know a lot of you don't know who she is. So please, it is my biggest pleasure to introduce you to Mrs. Oluwa. She is the executive director of the entire W.TEC, Women Technology and Empowerment Center. So please give her a very, 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 very warm welcome.
You're welcome, ma'am. We love you so much. May God bless you for all you've been doing for us.
Oh, may God bless you.
Ma, the Lord bless you. You've been a blessing, a huge one at that. God bless you, ma. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to grow. You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
I think this is the first time we have, no, it's not the first time we have Mrs. Areolua in one of our cohorts, but then she usually just sneaks in and then looks at everybody. And every single one of you that have been naughty, she has been taking names, so it is the graduation for all of us. Let's not talk. Okay, I noticed I had someone from cohort 1, Bolanle Fashola. It's really nice to have cohort 1 back here. It's been a while. And I noticed I saw some from cohort 2. It's really, really amazing to have you. Precious Inserim, if I remember correctly. It's good to have you all here. Cohort 4, troublemakers. You should sit down in one
Thank you,
side.
ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's really nice to have you here. Cohort 4, the troublemakers. Stay in one side. Stay in one side. We're not seeing you. Please, let's keep the introductions coming in because we'll start once it's 12:10. And those of us that are here to change our names, please, let's quickly do that so we can get into it by 12:10. Let's hurry up. Oh, Dr. Josephine, that's the issue. They used the link from Mrs. Hamed's Musa private link. They used it to join in. Instead of them should change their name when they were about to join. Shoo, all of them joined in. And they are busy calling themselves the best cohort. But then I side high. Bombastic side high to every single one of you that did not change your name. Eze Mary, some Tochuku. Go and change. Hey, you these people, go and change your name. Go back and change your name. Every single one of you coming in, go back and change your name. Or how do you expect me to identify you when you're asking questions? I'm going to say, Blessed Hamed 1, Blessed Hamed 2. Is that what you people want? We can't do that. Go back and change your name. If you are a Blessed Hamed, I'm not going to respond. I won't call you if the instructors are starting and you have a question. I won't do that. Because change your name. The actual Mrs. Blessed, I can't find her anywhere. How do you go about changing your name? Please just go back to your settings. You don't necessarily have to leave the meeting. Just go to your settings. You see a dot. And then just go to your profile and you see it there. You see your display name. Do you understand? So it's simple. Go back from the actual page where we have. Then you see the 3 dots at the bottom of your phone where it says more. Click it. You see your profile where you have your name, your email. Click on that and you see display name. So you get to change it there. Please, let's all do that. Thank you. Do you understand now? Do you have any more questions on that? Oh, we have Diamond Oshomoji, the program coordinator at W.TEC. Oh, you're welcome. It seems we have the entire team of W.TEC and ICCEF here. Now I want to be the one to hide. I want to be the one to hide. Okay. Like I said, go back from the main meeting, go to the back button, it takes you to the home. Go back there, then go to where you see 3 dots at the bottom. It can be at the bottom, it can be at the top. You're gonna see more. Basically, where you don't have to leave the meeting, you're not leaving the meeting. So just go back, go to that 3 buttons, press more, and then you see your profile and then you start. Right. Is that clear? You see your profile, click it, you see something called the display name there. So once you have the display name changed, then you just come back inside the meeting straight up and you're good to go. Okay, I promised we were gonna start by 12:10. This is already 12:11. So I am going to move to the next part of our program today. The next part of our program today is actually introduction of our ICCEF's executive chair. the wonderful Dr. Josephine. I mentioned her earlier. She is going to be giving us the opening remarks about the program, and she would tell us a little bit about what they do. Because no matter how much I try to explain, no matter what I say, there's always going to be one or two things that you will take away more from her. So a quick introduction to everybody. Dr. Mrs. Josephine Effah Chukwuma is the executive chair of ICCEF. She is a feminist and a pioneer social entrepreneur and a human rights advocate. She is also a founder of her own project, which is the found of Project Alert on Violence Against Women, which is also an NGO that runs its very first shelter, very first shelter for abused women. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. So she is a pioneer. I mean, it's not easy to be like, okay, I see this thing is an issue. I want to do something about it. That is who Dr. Mrs. Josephine is. So please let us a warm W.TEC welcome to Dr. Josephine. She is an inspiration to every young person out there, even not just the young, even the generations before us. So she sits on multiple boards, inclusive of the ICCEF. So please let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Josephine Effah Chukwuma. It's a pleasure to have you here with us, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Are you all hearing me? Good afternoon.
Loud and clear, ma'am. Good afternoon.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma. We can hear you, ma. You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. My sister, how are you?
Fine, thank you, sis.
Thank you. I'm so glad to have this. I'm actually excited about this with W.TEC. W.TEC is an organization that has been after my heart for a very long time, and my sister already can testify to that. My daughter, my last child, who is studying computer engineering, actually did her internship when she was in secondary school with W.TEC some years ago. Or can you remember?
Definitely, I can. That was about 2018 or 19.
Yes, she's your mentee. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, young ladies. Thank you, young men. On behalf of ICCEF, which is the acronym for Innocent Chukwuemeka Chukwuma Empowerment Foundation. It's my pleasure to be here. Myself, my colleague, Ayo is here, and I think Yemisi is also here. ICCEF is a foundation, a family foundation that my three children and I set up after our husband and father passed in 2021 on April 3rd, 2021. And as we grieved, we were thinking, how do we immortalize him? How do we keep up? His life may have been cut short, but his work should not be cut short. His dreams should not be cut short. The things he was passionate about should not be cut short. And it was with that in mind that the children and I decided to set up this foundation in 2022, but the doors officially opened in 2023 January. That we should set up this foundation in his memory. So it is called ICCEF, meaning Innocent Chukwuemeka Chukwuma is full names, Empowerment Foundation. So ICCEF is actually 2 years old because, like I said, we actually opened our doors January 2023, though the registration and everything started in 2022. So ICCEF is here basically, simply put, to promote and protect Innocent Chukwuemeka Chukwuma's legacy. And anyone who knew Innocent, my sister already knew him, anyone who knew him would testify to the fact that there were 4 things Innocent could not just compromise. Innocent was very huge on. Number 1 was dignity of the human person. Innocent always believed that no matter what, don't dehumanize anyone. no matter what. Very high on dignity of the human person. Very high on youth and youth empowerment. It used to annoy him so much whenever he would see the politicians, someone of 50, 60 will say, I'm a youth leader. How can you be youth leader even at 40? Eh? Once you're over 35, you're no longer a youth, and all of that. So he felt that older people were not really consciously and deliberately, empowering youth. We keep telling them the youth are the leaders of tomorrow and all of that, but we are still, holding on to things and, and all of that. But yes, at the same time, for us to relinquish, the youth themselves have to be ready. Nothing is given, but you need to be ready. And so he was very high on youth empowerment, and youth mentoring. That's number 2. Number 3 was, Unison was a feminist. People, when they hear feminism, they think, oh, it's only about women who hate men. No. Feminism is just about social justice for women. That women and girls, just like men and boys, should be respected, should have equal opportunities. The playing field should be level. There shouldn't be a double standard when it comes to women, whereby a young girl goes for an interview with a young boy, and then the young girl is told by the interviewer, see me later for dinner, come to my house or come to my hotel room. Meanwhile, the young man is not told that. So Innocent was very huge on that. And one of his byline for anyone who knew him and communicated with him by email was that I will never sit on a panel where women are not represented. So meaning any panel, any discussion of any kind, be it economic discussion, be it political discussion, be it environmental, whatever, if a woman is not there, Innocent will not join in that discussion. And then finally, he was very huge on human rights and good governance. Very high on human rights and good governance. That with good governance, everything will come. So he was a good governance advocate, an advocate for transparent transition programs, and then the criminal justice sector. So ICCEF is trying to promote all of this. And that's why we have 5 program areas. We have a program area on youth empowerment, young people and innovation, whereby we support schools and institutions to train young people in tech. Tech is the future. A lot of us were not born into tech. We are just trying to get used to it. We are just trying. It's a struggle every day, Thank God for COVID that made us get used to all these virtual meetings. Before COVID, everything was physical. But now we know that we can do things. So one of the program areas is tech development and youth innovation. So please go on our website, go on our various social media handles to know more about ICCEF. We have a program on mentoring and intergenerational dialogue. This sort of also falls into it, because we're talking to young people. Nigeria is one country that a lot of young people are making mistakes because of negative role models, because of poor mentoring, and a lot of young people have given up. But please, my children, don't give up. Don't give up. Giving up is not an option for any one of us, even for me at this age. Because when we give up, then we are giving room for evil to thrive. They said evil thrives when people keep quiet. So we need to just keep, yes, we know you are disappointed. Yes, we know that there are some things, but that is why we at ICCEF, we are very passionate about this. We want to engage young people. And also we have our daughters project, which is about our 3 daughters. I have 3 girls, and they cut across 3 professions. My first daughter is a lawyer. The second one is a communication and a media executive. And the third one is in this area. She's studying computer engineering. She's the one that I said is always a mentee, because she actually spent some time with W.TEC when she was in secondary school, not even university, So, and then we have our legacy project also, whereby the various legacy projects in his name and in his memory, we track them and, follow up on them. So it's my pleasure to be here. This event is to commemorate International Women's Day. This month, the month of March, is the month for women. So in as much as International Women's Day was Saturday, March 8th, it doesn't mean it is over. We are still in the month. There's a lot. We may not really be in a celebrative spirit as such with all that has been happening in Nigeria, in the political space and all of that, but we still need to commemorate. And if anything, these challenges is actually meant to energize us. Because they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, So that we are not dead, and by the grace of God, we won't be dead. It will only make us stronger. It will only make us more determined that we need to do things. We need to accelerate action. And in accelerating action, we need to innovate. We need to include. We need to inspire. And then use technology for gender equality. So on this note, I will stop here and I will say thank you so very much to everyone. Thank you most especially to W.TEC, our partners, for all you've been doing for women in tech. I personally and ICCEF, we follow you, we monitor you, we follow you, we watch you, and you've remained consistent. Thank you very much, Aurel, to you and your team. And on that note, I'll stop here. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, please can we get a little bit of reaction for Dr. Josephine? That was incredible. That was really, really, truly inspiring. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to even be in your presence. For this, to commemorate this year's International Women's Day, like you said earlier, to innovate, to include, and to inspire. That is an important factor for our everyday life. A very big thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity to be here today and the opportunity to learn from you, not just from the workshop on its own, not just from the training session, but to actually get to hear your story, hear how Mr. Innocent has lived his life and the kind of legacy he has left behind. It's incredible to have you here. So once again, we say a very, very big thank you to you.
No. Sorry, no, I'm not hearing.
Oh, can you hear me now, ma?
Yes. Your voice faded, sort of.
Oh, so sorry about that, but I was trying to say a very big thank you. And I think I like the fact that there is another opportunity to say it all over again. So I want to say it one more time. Thank you so much, ma, for not just who you are as a person, not just for the kind of women you've raised and put into the world to make changes, but the way you are honoring the legacy of Mr. Innocent. You're honoring the work he has done and the way you're ensuring that legacy doesn't just end with your family and seeing them become something, but how you've extended that to those around you, to the people around you, and to the entire community of Nigeria. We say a very, very big thank you to Yuma for watching out for us and to ensuring that we all have something to pass on to the next generation. So thank you very much, Ma. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, on that note, I would like us to go to the next aspect of the training or of the workshop, which is going to be introducing a little bit about our speakers, the speakers we have today. We have two speakers. One will be talking to us a little about the digital tools for business success. They'll be covering the essential online tools. As we know, majority of us here are entrepreneurs. In the world we live in today. You cannot rely on, oh, I'm waiting for this person to come give me this, I'm waiting for this person to come give me that. You have to get up and take action. You have to get up and innovate. You have to inspire. So for that, the entrepreneurs we have here today, we'll be having two guest speakers. One will be taking the digital tools for business success, which will cover the essential online tools for productivity, for finance and communication tools, also covering e-commerce and marketing, and then automation and AI. We are in the world of AI. We've grown past being in the world of tech. We're now in the world of AI. Our second speaker would be taking online safety and security strategies. So a quick introduction to our two speakers. Our first speaker is Mr. Praise Okoye, who is a digital marketing expert. And our second speaker is going to be Miss Adeola Adenubi. She is a cybersecurity professional with multiple years of experience. And please, not to take too much of our time anymore, I would like to hand over to Mr. Praise Okoye to give us a little bit and tell us a little bit about what we need to know. So please, a quick warm welcome for Mr. Praise. Mr. Praise, are you with us? It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Praise. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can, loud and clear. It's always a pleasure to have you with us again. It's good to have you here.
Thank you very much. I always enjoy, coming here to give out insight to this wonderful entrepreneur. It's always a privilege, I would say. Yes. So first and foremost, I would like to appreciate the W.TEC and also the ICCEF Foundation for the privilege to come share this insight on how to use digital tools for business success with this wonderful entrepreneur. Thank you so very much. It's always a privilege to be here, I would say. And I would like to start by saying that the environment does not build people. People build the environment. Everything you see around you today didn't emerge on their own. It was people that bettered ideas. It was people that did most of the things you are seeing. Last few years, if you look at the Asian world, especially Dubai, Qatar, those places were desert. But it took people that has been invested in, that have been trained to transform desert into more like a tourism destination center all around the world today. So the things that W.TEC, in collaboration with the foundation, is doing is a very wonderful one. In the next few years, I believe to, see entrepreneurs in Africa and the world springing up from this particular platform. The investment that is being made in your life, the investment that is being made in your business, especially the tech world, I would say that I host a program on Akwa Ibom Broadcasting Television Commission every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. And what we discuss basically is tech, digital marketing, social media. And I can tell you that for a fact, testimonies has come in on how the knowledge is, people have put them to practice, and it has actually transformed their business. In this particular era that we are in right now, knowledge is key. And most of the knowledges you are getting, or not knowledge rather, you are getting on this platform will definitely help you transform your business, not just to be a Nigerian business, not just to be an African business, but an international business. All right. The things you are getting from here can make you compete on a universal level. I want you to also understand, even before I delve into, because I just have 30 minutes to do what I need to do here. But I need you to understand that your competition is not Nigeria, your competition is not Africa, your competition is the world. That is why most of the things that happens here, anytime I'm coming here, I'm coming to share insights and knowledge that can help you and your business compete on the global level. And it's very important that you understand that. It's very important that you know that. It's very important that you tilt your mindset towards that, because you can't grow beyond the level of your thought. Very important. All right. So having said that, I'll be taking us this morning on digital marketing tools for success. And we are going to be looking at productivity tools. We're going to be looking at finance tools. We're going to be looking at marketing tools. All right. I'm also going to project my screen here so that we can see my PowerPoint. I'm going to project. Okay. Miss Les, please, can you make Brave Okoye a co-host?
Sorry, could you repeat that, sir?
Can you, Mr. Brave Okoye, a co-host?
Oh, that's done already, sir. You can go ahead.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen right now. Please, if you can see my screen, kindly signify using an emoji in the comment section. You can see my screen. Please, how many persons can see my screen?
Okay, you're good to go now, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so like I said initially, I'd like to appreciate W.TEC, the leadership. I think I saw the director is, I think, his life in this program. So thank you so very much, ma. From me to you directly, I don't think I've actually had you on the meeting where I'm tutoring that you are in. So thank you for what you're doing for the young people in Nigeria and all around Africa. And also thank you so much, ma, the forerunner of ICCEF, Innocent Chukwudi Foundation. Thank you so very much, ma, for your passion towards the youth. God bless you. All right, so let's dive into what we have. Please, my anchor, I think I learned to have 30 minutes. So when am I supposed to stop? This is 12:33. So when am I supposed to stop so that we can work with that timing? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, so when am I supposed to stop? This is 12:33, so we can work with timing.
That would be 103.
1:03. Okay.
Yes.
So the question and answer start from what time?
So the question and answer starts from 103 to 8 minutes past 1. So that's for 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much. Okay, so for business success. All right, and I'm going to take first the introduction slide. I detailed out some things here. But now I would like you to understand that as a business person, business the three tripods that a business, especially SME, rest on is number one, we have the sales and marketing department or the sales and marketing guy. Then number two, we have the operations guy. And number three, we have the finance guy. All right. So the sales and operation guys, they are the ones that have to do with, marketing, making sales, promoting the company to potential customers, and also try to maintain some relationship with existing customers. All right. They are the ones that are bringing the money into the firm. Okay. Then we have the operations. These guys are the ones that are in charge of, day-to-day running of the firm. They are the ones that spend that money that the sales guys brings in. All right. Then we have the finance guy. The finance guy is one that tells you how much comes in, how much goes out. Okay. Then he tells you whether the company is running at loss or the company is making profit. Okay. He balances the whole expenses, give you the details of the expenses and everything around finances. Now, for a business, especially a small business to succeed, these three guys are important. Okay. But now, a small business might not be able to pay professionals to handle this thing. And that is why that is where this digital tool comes in. A digital tool that can help you manage these things effectively, all right, and still get your results. Even when you don't have that big money or large money to pay expert to manage that for you. Okay, so I would always say that digital tools, it's more like if you want to travel from, let's say, Uyo to Lagos by road, it will take you like, let's say, 6, 7, 8 hours. If you want to travel from Uyo to Lagos by air, it will take you less than 1 hour, maybe 15 minutes or 55 minutes. Now, it is the same location, all right? The same distance, okay? But the difference is in the vehicle that you chose, the means of transportation that you chose to move your business or to move from where you are to the destination. Now, the same thing happens with this digital tools. You need to get it. Very important. Okay. So if you are doing things manually, you can reach your business goals, but it will be slow. But now digital tools is more like, traveling from go to Lagos by flight because it is quicker. It saves you more time. A lot of things get to be automated. All right, the things you spend time doing, you don't do them. You focus on another thing because through AI and digital tool, it has been automated. Okay, so I'm going to walk us through, going to show us, bring to our awareness these simple tools that we can use. Okay, then at the end of the program, I'm going to focus more on, I wouldn't say focus more on, but I'm going to do a practical on how you can run simple ads that can get you results. Okay, simple ad, Facebook ads that can get you results. Facebook advertisement is one of the features on one of the tools, which is Facebook, all right, under the marketing. It's a tool that can help you reach out to thousands of people, whether you join Facebook just today or join Facebook tomorrow or join Facebook in the next 1 week. You don't have to wait to start building organic audience, even though that is good in a way, but you can start reaching out to your target audience. You can start making sales. You can start building customer loyalty through Facebook ads. So that's what I'm going to do for us practical. All the ones I'm going to explain to us how it works and all that stuff. And we can also explore it on our own, all right? So please, if you are following me, I would like you to drop in the in-call message. I think there's a chat button there. Just write in following there. So I know that all of us are together, all right? Just following. All right. Okay, so introduction. Businesses today operate in the rapidly evolving and highly competitive environment, all right? Business operates in a rapidly evolving environment, okay? And whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a small business owner, a corporate executive, digital tools can significantly enhance your productivity, efficiency, and profitability. It's very important that you understand that, all right? So the secret of business success in digital age is very simple. You work smarter with technology, not harder with it. You work smarter with technology, not harder with it. Technology makes things very simple and easy for you. Simple and easy for you. All right. So quickly, let's look at why are digital tools important? Okay. Why are digital tools? Why should you even use it? Because, it is very important that I show you why you should use it. For some of us, the things that we have done or the steps that we have taken or the things that we decided to do was because of the reason we had for that thing. All right. We had strong reason or we had good reason to do that. Okay, so for some of us that are still doing our businesses manually, recording manually and all that. So here is the reason why you should use digital tools. Number one, increase productivity and efficiency. All right. Increase productivity and efficiency. Okay. Now, productivity happens when you find ways to reduce the time you spend on a particular task, but you still get more results. Okay, you still get more results. All right. So let's say, for instance, or I'll just use something like Jumia to explain this for you. Okay. So when you go online to buy stuff from Jumia, from A to Z, everything on that internet or on that their sales platform, on that their e-commerce platform, it is automated. How many of you have gone to buy stuff on Jumia platform and immediately you logged in with that onto that platform, you had to chat or you had to talk with probably they said their attendant or their salesperson. Do you even see anybody? No. Do you talk with anybody on that platform? No. Everything there has been automated, from display goods to add to cart to payment method. All right. So even checking out, everything automated. You don't need to talk to anybody. All right. Everything there is automated. You don't need to talk to anybody. So imagine in your business, what you are doing is, if Mr. A, you have to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. This price is this price is that, this is that, this is that. You have to talk and talk. How many persons do you think you talk to in a day? And how many sales do you think you can make in a day? Imagine if Jumia was doing, okay, when you come, we tell you the price, you talk this one. No, you make less sales. It will delay your productivity. It will delay your productivity. All right. So what happens on that platform is everything is automated. That is why you can see 1,000 persons can come online and buy stocks. 2,000 can buy stocks. All right, because I don't need to come and talk with anybody there. It's just automated. Just go there, pick what you want, make payment. And also that time I would have used to come and be speaking with you and be telling you this and be explaining this. I could focus that time on something else that can also enhance the growth of the firm. Okay, so that's productivity, that's efficiency. All right, so we have improved customer communication and engagement, enhanced financial management and organization, automated repetitive tasks, saving time and effort, boost online presence and sales. All right, so I said again here, there is a quote I coined and I put here. I said, your business is only as strong as the tool you use. Your business is only as strong as the tool that you use. Very important. Okay, I know most of us here might know this, I want to say, but there's this there's a book that says that if the axe head be dull, it will take you many days to be able, all right, to be able to perform a particular task. But if it's sharp, if it's strong, you can get the job done quickly. All right, so let's get into this essential online tool. Please, you can, if you have a jotter, if you have your notepad, please, I will encourage you to write. Okay? Write something down, okay? Write something down. Now, I said, under this essential tool, the first thing that we are going to look at here is productivity tool, all right? So I said here that leveraging the right productivity tool can significantly improve collaboration, organization, and efficiency, okay? And efficiency. All right, these productivity tools, it helps to improve collaboration, and in such a way that you can work, you can have staffs anywhere in the world. You can work with anybody anywhere in the world. You can work with your team members anywhere in the world. And the number one I mentioned here is Google Workspace. Google Workspace. Most of us use Google, but you might not have actually explored this aspect of it. Okay, Google Workspace, in bracket, I said documents, I said sheet, I also said drives and meets. Okay, so this Google Workspace, how it helps you is very, very simple. All right, very simple. Okay, it is ideal for document collaboration. So let's say that you probably you are trying to develop a document for your team, or someone is trying to develop it in your team. Okay, or probably you wrote and you want someone to see it and correct it. It's very simple. These Google Docs help you in such a way that you don't need to be sharing files with your team members. No, all you just need to do is to give them a link. All right, a link. So let me show us something here. Let me show us something. Okay, so let me show us something. This here. This is your Google, Chrome space and all that. Now, when you log into this Chrome space, you always see this thing, all right? See your email, the email that is logged in. Now you see these Google apps, all right? If you are using your system, you can access it like this. So when you click on Google Apps, you will see a lot of applications that Google has designed to make your work easier with your team, all right? Now, these are cloud-based. When I talk about cloud-based, this does not occupy any space on your local device, all right? It does not occupy any space on your phone. These are all cloud-based. These are internet. So even if you lose your phone or something happens to your phone, you can simply take a new phone, log in, and continue the work. Or probably you lost that, probably let's say your phone or something happened to it. Your teammate from anywhere can log in with the link that you gave them and continue the work. All right. So look at this. The Google Docs I mentioned. You can see here. You can see document. This document. You see this is Google Excel is Excel sheet. All right. You see the meter I mentioned here. So let's say click on Google Docs. All right. Click on Google Docs. It's very simple. Very simple. I'm going to show you just quickly how you can share a link, all right? How you can share a simple link. Let's say these are the stuffs I created here. So I'm going to show you how you can share a link with your team members, right? Share a link with your team members, okay? So let's say this is the document you want to share with your team members, you want to give them access to. And one thing with this is once you give them access one time, they don't need to come to you again. You don't need to send them anything again, all right? You don't need to send them anything again. Okay, so now let's look at this. Let's look at this share. There's a share button here. When you click on this share button, sorry, my network is a bit slow. Okay, so yeah, got it. So when you click on this share button, all right, click on the share button, it's going to give you this. You see this restricted here? You can click on it. Anyone with the link, all right? Anyone with the link. Now at the right part, you also see something like this: viewer, commenter, editor. For your team members that you are working with, you can always turn this to editor and copy this link and share to them, and you are good to go. So anything they are doing, anything they are writing, or anything you want them to work on, they can actually do that without bothering you, without even coming back to you. You just work on it. You just log in there and see the updates they made and everything. All right. So Excel sheets, we know what we use it for. We also use it for collaboration and documentation. Then drives, Google Drives is still there on that particular place I've shown you. All right, it's still there. You see everything about Google Drive there and all that. Then we have Asana, Trello. I know I have a reason why I put these two together. All right, Asana and Trello, they perform the same task. All right, but I also want to bring every one of us in the know as a business owner that is also trying to or adopting these digital tools for ease in business. You have to also know this both. But the one that can work for you best is Asana. All right, it is great for project and task management, ensuring teams stay organized and on track. Okay, so with Asana, you can do a whole lot. Even this particular document that you copy the link from, that's your Google Docs, you can drop it for your team members as a task to do on Asana. All right, it is very, very simple to use and very easy. Okay, so Asana performs different tasks, perform a couple of tasks, like just like I said here, project management. All right, from start to finish. From start to finish, Asana can help you do that. It can help you coordinate your project, track the progress, manage work efficiently. On Asana, you can assign projects or you can assign tasks to teams, your team members inside Asana. All right, you can give them a task to do and attach their names on it. And also Asana allows you to track the progress. All right, track the progress of that particular project. On Asana, you can also set deadlines because a project is anything that is more than 1 week. It has a starting point and a deadline. All right. So on Asana, you can also set deadlines for them. They will know when they are supposed to do this. So once you put it out there for them, you don't need to bother yourself again. They just come on the space anywhere they are from any part of the world. All right. They can just log in and do what they need to do. Okay. It also helps you to, keep your team organized and on track. Everybody knows what is going on. Everybody knows what they are working on per time. Okay, Asana helps you do that. Helps you do that. It's very, very important. Okay, and also Asana has this project view method. It's called Kanban board. Kanban board. When you log into Asana, just go to Google, type in Asana. All right, go to Google, type it, and then you can come into that particular platform. You can access it. It's very easy to use.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
We are not hearing him anymore.
Just a minute, ma'am. I think he has a slight issue with his network.
This is one of the challenges we need to deal with. We all have to deal with virtual meetings.
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Praise, are you back? Okay, so I think it's best it just leaves and joins again.
And this
Let's see.
and this was getting exciting.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello,
start.
hello, Mr. Praise.
Okay. Yes. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, you're back with us now.
Oh,
Yes.
thank God. MTN will not mess with us today. They will never mess with us today. They won't try it.
No, they
Yeah.
won't. They won't succeed in Jesus' name.
Amen. No, they will not.
Amen. Amen.
They will not. All right.
Okay.
Let's get back to this. Okay,
Okay.
please. So if you are following me, please, if you are following me and you are getting value, just drop value in that message section. If you are getting value, if you are not, just be truthful. All right. Just drop for me value in that message section.
Okay.
All right.
You have to share your screen again, sir.
Okay, let me do that quickly. Whoa. Oof. Sorry, I am the first.
It happens.
I'm
It
trying to
happens.
I'm trying to share the screen. Miss Bless?
No,
Mrs.
this is
Bless.
Kabirat.
Okay, sorry. I gave Mrs. Bless this slide. So if she has it, okay, my Zoom is trying to connect on my system because I'm using my phone and my system. So I'm using my system to project.
Okay, that's
Okay,
understandable.
so I think we are up now. We're up. All right. So
We're still connected. We're still connecting, and we
yes,
are
we are back.
almost there.
Yes,
Yes, we're
we're
back.
here.
Very good.
Okay. So let me not run. So I think I was on Asana, right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay, so on Asana, so I said Asana can help you for project management, assigning tasks to your team members. And when you are assigning tasks, Asana has a lot of features that can help you detail what you want them to do. So let's say we have Mr. Chidi, all right? Mr. Chidi on, let's say on your team, he is a digital marketer or your designer, and you want Mr. Chidi to do a particular time and there's a deadline to that. All you just need to do, Asana gives you a space, all right, a space to do that, put that task for Mr. Chidi, all right, to be able to do that and all that. So the next one is Slack, all right, Slack. These are productivity tools. When I mean productivity tools, these are tools that can help you, put less effort and gain more results. Okay, less effort, gain more results. You can bear me witness that nothing at all can thrive on chaos. If there have to be growth, there have to be structure. All right. And these tools help you to put in structure. Just like I said in the beginning, I said we have the sales guy, we have the operations guy, we have the finance guy. So this Asana is your operation guy. It helps you organize the team and everything. Then this Slack, it facilitates team communication, reducing overload of email. All right. And it improves workflow. Slack, most of us here might be conversant with Slack. All right. Some might not be conversant with Slack, but download the app from App Store, download it. Slack, how it works is that you can chat with your team members. You can open channels with some group of persons you want to share a particular thing with in your team. You can also have a general group where you can share everything, all right? You can also do video calls with your team on Slack. Very simple, all right? I will advise everyone entrepreneur here. See, what you hear only informs you. What you do is what transforms your business. Everything you are hearing, practice it, all right? Everything you are hearing, practice it. Don't get used to your manual method that used to work. The world is upgrading. You need to upgrade too. All right. If you look at your Microsoft, the Microsoft 7 you are using before is not the same thing right now. Microsoft is almost 11. So if if an app or an operating system is updating, you should also be updating. All right. So we have Notion. Notion helps you for documentation, all right, knowledge management and all that. Closely the same thing that Google Docs will do for you, all right? So here, I know the reason why I had to put Slack/Microsoft Team. They do the same thing, all right? But also, I want you to know all these tools, but I also want you to choose Slack. It is easier for you. Asana, it is easier for you. And the reason why I said these things is even though you don't have money to pay, because this Microsoft team has a paid version, Trello has a paid version, but Asana and Slack is free of charge. All right. And also this Google Workspace is free of charge for now. But I believe with time you grow to, some of us here listening to me can even do paid version for Trello. Why not? You can go ahead and do that. All right. Anything that you can do to make your business work swiftly, smoothly, and produce more results is very important. All right. So we have the number 2 guy, which is the finance tool. All right. Finance tool. Okay. Managing finances effectively is crucial for any business. And the thing is, if you can write it down, whatever you cannot manage, you will damage. That's the thing. Whatever you cannot manage, you cannot damage. You will damage rather. All right. If you can't manage the finance from your business effectively, you won't know where they go into. Okay. And if you can't manage something, that thing will never grow. Even if you look at there's a book that says that the creator does not necessarily give to you because you identify with him. The creator gives to you because you're a good manager. Even after making the whole universe, before he unveiled it, it's more like when someone build a house, before you do housewarming and all that, he had to put a manager there. All right. So these two can help you manage your business finance effectively. Wave and QuickBook. What they do for you is bookkeeping, invoicing, and financial record. All right. QuickBook gives you higher advanced features, but it is paid. All right. But I have my reason for putting these two together. But also, I will say use Wave. Wave is very simple. Okay. Now, most of us that are doing business, there is this professional practice in business. Before someone will have to pay you money, you have to generate what we call invoice. All right. Invoice. So this Wave helps you to generate invoice in a simple way. It's online. Just log into Wave, sign up. It's free of charge. Sign up and explore it. All right. Then we have under this PayPal, Stripe, Paystack, Flutter. These guys, all of them do one thing. All of them do one thing. And what do? They help you to receive payment. They help you to receive payment and all that. Okay. They help you to receive payment and all that. Okay. So, but I'll advise us go for Paystack. It is very simple. It is very easy to use. One of the challenges most entrepreneurs from Nigeria and Africa was facing before the rise of Paystack was inhibition, or more like obstructions, or more like difficulty in receiving payments and all that. Okay, so Paystack is your guy. Use it. Exemplify. It does help you. It does the same thing that Wave does. All right. So the next one is communication tools. All right, communication tools. We have Zoom, just like we are using now. You can use that to communicate with your team members. We have MailChimp for sending mails. Just log on to MailChimp. It helps you to. Hello, can anybody hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, we can hear
Hello.
you. Hello, can you hear us?
Hello,
We can
can
hear you,
anybody
sir.
hear me?
We can hear you, sir. I think
If you
the
can hear
issue-
me, just drop following in at that message section.
Can you hear us, sir?
I think the issue is from your end. Can you hear us, sir?
Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Hello, can anybody hear me?
We can hear you, sir. Can you hear us?
Okay.
One more. I think MTN decide that no, why should we be having so much value this afternoon? So let's just give him a moment.
Yeah. It's always hi. Is everyone hearing me?
Yes, ma, we can.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone. Can hear me.
Okay. Sorry, MTN will never stop our shine again. No. We tried. But we are back.
Welcome back.
All right. So, like I've explained here, Google Meet, Zoom, we are using Zoom right now. Do you see how easy it is for everyone to join from every part of the world? So you can use it for your team. It helps you to have virtual meetings and all that for your team. Then we have MailChimp for sending mails and all that. Then I'll just run through this. My time is already up already. I'll just run through this. All right. So for this is for the marketing. I think that last time we had that training here, I taught on, using social media for marketing and all that. So for some of us that sells beauty products, fashion products, you have physical product that you sell. All right. You can list your product on Konga, and Jumia has a place where you can list your product. All right. You can list it to Africans, you can list it to Nigerians. It's more like having a shop front on Konga, on Jumia. You know that they have a lot of traffic, a good number of traffic. All right. They can help you, push your goods to a good number of persons. Though they have a few criteria, which is very simple for you to attain. You just go to Jumia, a seller center. All right. Just go to Jumia Seller Center. You see that. Then you can also use this Shopify and WooCommerce. They are more like advanced, right? They are advanced. Okay, they are advanced. You might not be able to build a website by yourself. You can have to engage services or website professionals and all that. And also Cliff Brand, we do that. All right. We build professional website for any type of thing you want to do. All right. But still, if you still want to be able to develop this website using WooCommerce, why not? It can take you like few months, a few months, like 3-4 months. You have to learn it, master the use, be able to build website for you. If you feel like you don't have enough to pay someone to develop that, okay? Because e-commerce site, simple e-commerce site, it costs, let's say, under $500,000, right? Let's say 300, 400, simple ones, but not complicated ones. Complicated ones runs into million, all right? But you can still use Konga and do your marketing, push your goods. Then WhatsApp business, you can use WhatsApp business. WhatsApp business gives you different features like catalog, automated response, and all that. List your product on those catalog. When you go to WhatsApp business, there's a space for catalog. Why not go there, impute what you're selling, impute the description, impute the pricing in such a way that when someone comes to your WhatsApp business, the person does not need to come and ask you, how much are you selling? This person can just take a walk on your catalog and all that, right? On your catalog and all that, see what you're selling. And the only time you know that the person is buying is when the person places order. So take out some time, explore your WhatsApp business. It is very simple to do, all right? Then we have Facebook and Instagram shop. You can develop one on Facebook. It's very easy. You can also use Facebook Marketplace, right? Facebook Marketplace. There's an option for Facebook Marketplace. When you log into Facebook, look at the upper part. You see something like look at the market icon. When you click on it, it will take you to Marketplace. It's very simple. Come into Marketplace. What happens there is that different people from different part of Nigeria come to sell. All right. And I think there was one time I don't know whether I was here, I was training, I gave that instance. I listed the mattress on that place. And within 1 week, I got 60 requests. Even when I sold that mattress, people are still asking me, is it available and all that? So whatever you are doing, explore Marketplace. List what you are selling there. Describe it very well. Put it in the right category and all that. All right. So you can also, for people that are into B2B, all right, you can use LinkedIn if your services are directly to companies. LinkedIn is a place that can help you for, link up with professionals and all that. TikTok is a great tool. Most of us some of us or some people that are Gen Z, because I wouldn't say I'm Gen Z anyways, I escaped that partially. All right. So for some persons that are Gen Z, you can, whether you are Gen Z or not, just use your TikTok. All right. It helps you to, get viral videos. All right. Get viral videos, engage younger audience. Okay. It will help you to market your product. YouTube is also a great place that you can do how-to videos, educative videos that can help push the value for your brand to a lot of individuals. Because as a business person, I always say this, building a brand, you have to go beyond just selling a product to connecting an emotion, to creating an emotional connection with the people in such a way that when they come to your platform, they don't just buy things, they learn. All right. Then Google My Business is another thing that can help you, list your products locally. So let's say you have a store in your area, you can put up, list your business on Google My Business. It's very simple. Just go to Google, type in Google My Business. Then you see just a step-by-step method, and you just fill it in. Before you know it, within 1 to 3 days, is reviewed, and your business is up. Okay. Most people that when you get into a city and you want to do something, the first place you go to is Google My Business. Google My Business. All right. Google My Business. You say, where's the nearest salon here? Where is this here and all that? Okay. So Google My Business, list your business on Google My Business. It helps. Then the last on this particular slide is automation and AI. Automation and AI. I said business automation tools. We have Social Champ. It is free of charge. Social Champ, what it does for you, it allows you to see both your TikTok, both your Facebook, both your Instagram, both your LinkedIn. You can bring all of them in one place. You don't need to spend time, go here, go here. You can make your post from one place and it can spread across all social media platforms. It's productivity, saving you time. So Social Champs, just go online, type in Social Champs. It will tell you to sign up. It's free of charge. Sign up. The interface is very simple to use and all that. Okay. Then we also have chatbots. ManyChat and ChatGPT helps you to respond to messages quickly. All right. Whether you are there or not. All right. It's very simple to use. Just log into chatbots, connect it. There are simple tutorials on the platform that can help you utilize that tool. All right. So what I'm doing here is bringing you an awareness of these tools and what they can do for you and help your business. Okay. So we have Canva AI, we have ChatGPT, we have Picture AI, we have AI for work.co. All these things are AI tools that can help you achieve more results in less time. ChatGPT, if you are looking for content ideas to push your business, to market your business, AI can help you generate those things. Just
Mr. Praise, we seem to have, I think we must have offended MTN today because we can hear you.
Maybe if he had an alternative network so that as one goes off, it switches to another, that would have helped better.
Yes, ma'am. I think we'll probably have to consider that for the sake of class.
Is it bad?
Not yet, but considering we'll be going into the Q&A section.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
Hello. Mr. Praise, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm back, and I think this is just the last slide. So John,
please, everybody start to drop your questions in the chat box while we round up.
So please, so this is the last slide. We, like I was explaining, Canva AI, ChatGPT, Picture AI, AI for work. This AI for work is I had to do some research to find out this. So even if you don't know how to write prompts on ChatGPT to give you what you want, all right, you can easily go to this AI for work.co. When you log into it, any profession that you are in, you will see over 2,000 prompts that can help you get the right result from ChatGPT, all right, and all that. So these are all tools that you can use for your business, help you improve productivity and all that, okay? So I would have want to, show us demo for that Facebook ads, but we don't have time. We are out of time already. I think some time ago, I think the last class we had, the master class, I did a demo. I don't know whether it was recorded, okay? But if that was recorded, the link can also be shared with everyone because it is, some of the things I did there to run an ad. So you have to set up an ad, a simple ad that you can target the people you want, both in Nigeria and Africa and beyond. All right, I showed that in that last class that we had. So I don't know if it's recorded because of the want of time. If it's recorded, it can be shared, all right, with us. But if it's not recorded, okay, let me also know we see a way to tackle that. So thank you. This is where I'm going to end my presentation while we go into the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Praise. That was really insightful. I think it was so nice that Doctor was even questioning, like, oh, she was already enjoying it. Why is your network doing like this?
Oh, thank you. It's a privilege.
And she made a suggestion that maybe in case of next time you have multiple network providers, so you're able to like swap between them just in case.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for that, Doctor. Thank you so much, ma. I would do that.
Thank you so much for your time too. Okay, so we have a question. As a business owner with a functioning social account, she discovered that her followers are reducing on Instagram. What could be the reason and what can she do about it?
Okay. There is also, okay, let me start from this. Sometimes Facebook has glitches. Facebook owns Instagram. We know that, all right? So anything that happens on Facebook affects every other, like Instagram, it affects that. So some time ago, there was a glitch on Facebook. Some persons that were having 55,000 followers, 20,000 followers, 100,000 followers, it dropped, I think by that 20 or 30%. Okay, it dropped. It was just a glitch. But now, that if that didn't happen during that time of that glitch, because that glitch has been corrected, another thing she can check is how often does she put out content? Because people stay where they get value. That's just the thing. All right. So if you stop putting out content that is engaging people, they won't. Most times they will feel like, oh, you're not putting out content. There's nothing to learn. Some of them might start unfollowing you. All right. So you have to be consistent. What you have to do is put out more content. All right. Look at the algorithm. Look at how it works for you. Okay. Look at, okay, I've seen, okay, see, you put out content every day, your algorithm drops. Okay. So the thing there is, I don't know your engagement rates. What is your engagement rate like? And also, I also advise entrepreneurs or anybody. I'm not saying you bought followers, but also advise not to buy. All right. Build organically. So what I would advise you to do right now is check your there is this analytics part of Instagram. Check the people that are resonating to your post. Check your post in the past 1 month that has performed the most. The post that have gotten the highest engagement. Okay. All right. The post that has gotten the highest engagement. Know what you did in that post, both the caption, both the thing you use in the post, both the thumbnail. Recreate varieties of that post. Okay, that is what will engage more people. Now, if people are dropping from your platform, probably they might not be finding anything interesting or engaging. That's the reason why they might be dropping. But here is the thing again. Don't drop. You can earn and look at the content type that is working for you. If it's videos, if it's pictures, just do this thing I said. In the last 1 month, which of your posts or two of your posts performed the highest? Pick them. Check what did you do, starting from the type of content, starting from the caption, starting from the time you posted it, starting also from how you responded to people that commented or engaged with it. We do that in the new ones that you are going to put out and watch what the results is going to be like. All right.
Okay. I hope whoever asked the question, you got the fitting answer for you. So check your Google, your analytics, and take a review back of who you're posting for and who is actually engaging in your post. One more question, sir, is from Blessing Okogene. She said, please, sir, which app will you recommend for a growing fashion brand for lead generation?
Okay, growing fashion brand. I'll recommend two apps for you. Number one app is Instagram. Number two app is Pinterest. Pinterest. Pinterest is an app that most Nigerians don't know how it works anyways. But I'll recommend Pinterest for you, okay? Because Pinterest is doing more of visual. The apps that can help you for lead generation, all right, as a fashion person are visual-centric apps like Instagram and Pinterest. These two apps will help you very well, all right? So these two apps is going to help you very well.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I think for now, whatever question anybody asks, again, they might have to send to you on the chat box. So in that note, I would like to say a very, very big thank you for your time, for always bringing the energy, for always bringing the value, for always bringing the right thing at the right time. So for that, we are very, very grateful for your time. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Dr. Innocent Chukwuma Foundation. God bless
Thank
you
you
for what
very
you're
much.
doing
Thank
for
you
this
very
wonderful
much.
and
This
young
was
man.
actually
God bless
very
you.
exciting for me and a learning experience, a learning curve for me. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma. Thank you too. God bless.
Thank you for being amazing and awesome as always. Next up, we're gonna be going into our cybersecurity awareness. Miss Adeola, the wonderful and beautiful Miss Adeola will be taking that. She'll be having a quick 30 minutes discussion with us. She's a cybersecurity professional. We've talked about the digital marketing here and the essentials of having social media. It's nothing if you have it and you don't know how to protect against it. Imagine spending years organically building your content, building your profiles, and then overnight it's gone. That's that's going to be a lot. So on that note, I'm going to hand over to Miss Adeola. Miss Adeola Adenubi, thank you for being here today. You're very welcome.
Thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Please, can you hear me? Please, can you confirm
Yes,
that you can?
ma'am.
Good
Yes.
afternoon, we can hear you.
Okay, so I've shared my screen. Just give me a minute. Okay. Hi, everyone. Once again, good afternoon. So, please, can you confirm you can see my screen?
We can see your screen, Ma. Thank you very much. Good afternoon once
Yeah.
again.
All right, thank you. And I would like to say a very big thank you to W.TEC and ICCEF for this opportunity to share insights on this topic on cybersecurity awareness. And thank you all for joining this session. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to start my presentation now on cybersecurity awareness. And we're going to be looking at different online safety issues, common cyber threats, how we should protect our business, and safe social media and online presence, basically. So, in the introduction, yes. So, in today's world, or in today's digital world, rather, we rely so much on technology for almost everything: work, communication, shopping, and even banking. But with this convenience that we have, cyber criminals are constantly evolving their tactics and targeting individuals and businesses alike. And do we know that in just last year, cybercrime caused billions of dollars in losses worldwide, from phishing scams and data breaches to identity theft? No one is completely safe. However, the good news is that with the right knowledge and habits, we can significantly reduce our risks. So today, we are going to learn, and I'm going to share insights and some practical strategies on how you can protect yourself and your business online. So whether you're an entrepreneur, you're a professional, or just someone who spends times online, today's discussion is for you. So let's go right into it. Do you know that cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility? Yes. So whether you're a business owner or an individual that just likes to scroll and go through the internet, cybersecurity is your responsibility. Being safe online is your responsibility. What is cybersecurity now? So cybersecurity is the application of technologies, processes, and controls to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, and data from cyber attacks. So just to break down this whole sentence, cybersecurity is all about protecting your digital assets, from your devices to your online accounts to your business data and financial information. Protecting these assets from cyber criminals that want to steal, damage, and misuse them. That's what we call cybersecurity. So you can think of cybersecurity as locking your shop or office at night. And why do you do that? Or how do you do that? you install strong locks, you install security cameras or even alarms to prevent thieves from breaking in. So preventing these thieves is in terms of cybersecurity, is preventing cyber attackers and using different technologies, different processes, different measures to keep hackers from accessing your online accounts, your business systems, and your sensitive data. How do we do this? We have to be cyber aware. So cybersecurity awareness is how much technology users know about cybersecurity threats, risks, and mitigating best practices to guide our behavior. It means understanding the dangers of the internet, like scams, hacking, fraud. And when you understand these dangers, how do you protect yourself and your business online? So that's what being cybersecurity aware is all about. And it is important because you are the first line of defense against cyber criminals. So if you know how to spot a fake email, if you know how to avoid online scams and secure your account, you will be able to stop these cyber criminals before they get a chance to attack you. So that's being cyber aware. So now that we understand that it is important to be cyber aware, to be cybersecurity aware, and it's important, let's now take a look at different online threats that we have. How cyber criminals trick people into giving them their personal information, clicking on harmful links, or even sending money to scammers. So how do we identify, or let's learn about these different cyber threats. So first off, cyber threats are dangers. They are malicious and a deliberate attempt by an individual or an organization to breach the information system of another individual or organization. So there are dangers that comes from the internet, and they can harm your business, they can steal your money, or even leak private information. So you can think of them as digital thieves or tricksters that use technology to hack businesses and individuals. So usually the attacker will see some type of benefits from disrupting the victim's network. And what's this benefit? That's probably your identity that they've taken, your money that they've stolen, and all that. But don't worry, with the right precaution, you can protect your business, you can protect your customers, and you can also protect yourself from cyber threats. Now, so examples of cyber threats include online scams. Now, online scams is a term that I'm sure we are all familiar with. We've heard of 419, Yahoo Yahoo, and all that before. So these cyber attackers, yes, they use deceptive means, and some of these means would include steering emotions and manipulating people into taking harmful decisions to divulge sensitive information. So they use tricks and psychology manipulation, and this is something that is known as social engineering. So the attackers don't necessarily write or sit in one dark room and they start typing like we see in the movie and all that. They trick people. This is one like easy way. This online scam is something that is very, very rampant now. We have phishing, smishing, vishing, identity theft, advanced payments fraud, investment scam. So they just manipulate people to take harmful decisions. So you are the one that they are going to use. They are not necessarily going to come to your house and come and break in and steal your device and all that, but they will trick you into allowing them to steal your allow them to steal your information. Even you are the one that will even provide them with that information. So online scam, they psychologically manipulate people. And what do they want? They want your money, they want your identity, they want sensitive information from you, such as maybe your financial record, your customer data, your organization trade secrets, and all that. They can want your identity. And what they use your identity to do, they pretend to be you in order to trick other people and to steal from them as well. And also they want your online account so that they can gain access to your email, they can gain access to your social media or bank accounts. So an example of this online scam that I've mentioned here is phishing. And phishing is an online scam that is very, very rampant, very, very common. So phishing is deception through email or SMS, your message, to get victims to reveal their sensitive information, to click on harmful links or open attachments that contain harmful software by disguising as a trustworthy entity in an email. So basically what phishing is all about is that an attacker will send you a mail or a message that looks like a real one, and in this mail it will tell you that you should click on a link. They can either tell you to download a file, or they'll tell you to enter your login details in order to prevent something bad from happening to you, and all these things are lies. So they try to mimic the real entity, a real organization, such as a bank, for example. Maybe you are getting a text message from your bank telling you that they detected a suspicious activity and that you should call this number immediately. The one that is even very, very rampant is when you get your ATM card, especially for new bank users. If someone open a bank account today, I don't know how they get this information. It's probably from maybe something that a site that they've probably saved your information, or when you go into the bank. So when a new user goes to the bank to obtain an ATM card, for example, or you make a request for an ATM card, you will notice that maybe 2 days after or 3 days after, I don't know if this has happened to anyone before, but it has happened to me, then they will call you and tell you that your ATM is ready, or that you should send so amount to this account number, or they'll just tell you to probably tell them your account number and your BVN so that they can actually confirm that it is from you. So these things are things that we should look out for. And smishing, another form of phishing, is through SMS. So it's also a form of phishing, but it's through SMS rather than email. They can send you a text, another example or the same example from your bank, telling you that they detected a suspicious activity and that you should call this number to secure your account immediately. If not, they would they would lock your account or something. So they just find a way to trick you to giving your bank details. And banks nowadays tell you that they would not call you for whatsoever reason to release your BVN. So please make sure that you don't fall into that. You are not a victim of that scam. So another one is through voice. That's vision, voice call scam. They can call you, tell you that okay, they sent an OTP to you trying to secure your account, that you should send them the number, not you knowing that they're actually trying to steal your information. Now, how do we identify these phishing messages? How do we identify these phishing messages? Because phishing scam is one of the most common way attackers trick people into giving their sensitive information. They allow their emails or their messages to look like they are from trusted sources, but they are actually from scammers. So how do we spot these messages? One way of doing I'm sorry. One way of doing this, or one way of spotting phishing scam, is spelling and grammatical errors. Now, an organization or a bank, for example, I'm using bank as an example because many of us here are entrepreneurs, and this is a scam that many people fall victims of. So, spelling and grammatical errors, there will be errors in some of the words. How will a bank be sending you a message that they don't know how to spell suspend very well, or they don't know how to spell verify, or immediately, like probably a letter is missing from a letter might be missing from the word in that sentence. So sorry. Yes, so spelling and grammatical errors. You would notice that there will be some awkward wording, some awkward typographical errors, or even bad formatting. Probably they did not make it left aligned, or maybe there is a format that. Sorry. Okay, please can you mute your mic? Someone's mic is distracting. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that. You can go ahead.
Okay. So like I said earlier, there'll probably be a particular format in which your bank usually send you an email. And when you notice that, oh, they're not using that same format, you should be suspicious that, okay, this might actually be a scam. Another way of spotting a phishing message is to request for urgent action. They will tell you that you should do this quickly, do this within 24 hours so that they would not lock your account. But why would your bank be rushing you to do that? No. So you should know that that is a phishing message. They'll send a message like your account will be suspended in 24 hours due to suspicious activities. Click the link below to update your information immediately. This is suspicious because bank would not force you to take an urgent action through email. They would actually give you time to verify and take action through the news, through official websites. That's how they would allow you to know that, okay, yes, this is actually from the bank. Another way of spotting phishing message is that they include dangerous file attachments. So file attachments are things that are added to your email, like probably a picture, a file, a link, and something like that. So they will tell you and when you download such files, they would actually install a malware into your device. So how do you know that this how do you know that the file is not dangerous and all that? You can actually scan it. You can actually scan it. So you can use virustotal.com to actually scan these links to be sure that, okay, this is actually true or not. Another way of spotting these phishing messages is that they contain offers that are too good to be true. Now, cyber criminals would often use fake offers and rewards to lure people into clicking malicious links. So the emails can promise you, oh, huge discounts, they will give you free money, or some investment opportunities that are actually free, but in reality to steal your data and also infect your device with malware. You can if you Some people might have gotten messages like, okay, congratulations, you have won this social amount of gifts, click here to claim your prize now, not knowing that if you actually click that link, they can actually compromise your device or even tell you to fill in a form, and then you will give out sensitive information that you are actually not supposed to give out. So these are ways of spotting phishing emails. Another one is unusual sender email address. Yes, the email address might contain the email address might not be from the right source. Basically, they might look similar to real ones, but they might have extra letters or spelling. For example, maybe Amazon is sending you an email, and you know Amazon is spelled as Amazon, O not zero. So the fake one can have zero in it. So let's watch out for all these tiny little details because they can actually compromise our device with such information. So another one is urgent or threatening language. Yes, they can scare you to act quickly and all that. I've explained this in request for urgent action. And the other one is request for sensitive information. Yes. So when you click on this link, they'll ask you to fill a form that, okay, maybe include your NIN, include your BVN, include your bank account. Why would somebody want that personal information from you? So let's look out and be mindful and also watch out for these things in order to be able to identify phishing messages. So another example of an online threat is ransomware. So ransomware is a type of software, malicious software that encrypts the victim's file. They log them out of their system and they demand them to pay a ransom in exchange for restoring access. An example of this could be WhatsApp hacking. Maybe an individual would hack or would gain access to your WhatsApp, and they will log you out from it completely. Then they'll probably send you a message via SMS that you should pay certain amounts in order to get your WhatsApp back. And if you don't do that, they would actually scam other people, your other contacts, and get money from them. So they lock your computer, they lock your file, or maybe your account, and they make them inaccessible for you until you pay them a ransom. So that's ransomware attack. Another example of an online threat is data breaches. So data breach is any security incident in which unauthorized parties, people that should not have access to this information, how they have access to your sensitive or confidential information. So data breaches is when unauthorized individuals have access to your information, your confidential information that can include your bank account number, your social security number, your customer records, your intellectual property, and financial information. And when they do this, it can lead to a lot of damage to your organization. Because imagine having a record of your customer, like having your customer's phone number, your customer's email address, your customer's address, home address number, and all that. And someone has access to this information, someone that is not supposed to, a cyber attacker or a cyber criminal, they have access to this information. This would lead to a reputational damage. Yes. And how does this data breach, how do they even occur? They happen, or they occur when we have weak or poor passwords. When you are using password like 12345 6, you are using password like PASSWORD as your password. This password makes it easy for attackers to break into your account. Another example is phishing attacks that we've talked about. When they trick you into divulging this sensitive information to them, they can use malware and ransomware. They can use insider threats. It can be even be an employee that would either intentionally or unintentionally leak your sensitive data. And also system vulnerabilities. So hackers can use vulnerabilities for your system, and this is very, very this is something that we should be mindful of, and we should always make sure that we back up and we also update. Yes, that's what update your devices regularly in order to prevent hackers from exploiting this vulnerability. So how do you now protect your data from data breaches? How do you protect your data? It's just ways. How do you protect your business rather from data breaches? You use strong passwords, and also avoid reusing passwords, and enable two-factor authentication. Then two, you train your employees and staff. Attending seminars, sessions like this is very important so that they'll be able to know how to identify these threats and also be able to prevent them so that the attackers will not have access to your system. And another way of protecting your business from data breach is to encrypt your sensitive data. You can encrypt your data, also regularly updating your system and software. These updates that you do, they consist of security patches, and what these security patches does is that they fix vulnerabilities that hackers would exploit. So if there is a vulnerability that the manufacturer of this system or the software have seen, they send these updates in order to fix those vulnerabilities. That's why you're advised to regularly update your system. Also, limit access to critical data. Yes, not everyone in your business should have access to all your information. Not everyone in the business. There are essential workers and there are non-essential workers, or staffs rather. So not everyone should have access to critical data. And also, it's very important for us to back up our data regularly. While it is important for us to back up online, we can also back up offline. And offline means using hardware, your physical devices like your flash drives, your hard drives, and all that, so that you can quickly recover from any form of attack that might even happen. Yes, so now let's go to safe social and online, safe social media and online presence. In today's world, social media is very, very essential for entrepreneurs to build their brands. Yes, many entrepreneurs now are working online. They connect with their customers to grow their business. You can be in your sitting room somewhere in Ogun State and be working with or be delivering goods to someone that is living as far as Kwara State, Osun State, and all that. So social media is used for growing your business, to build your brand, to connect to your customers. But cyber criminal also use this social media. They also use this online presence to steal personal information. They scam users, and they also damage the reputation of businesses online. So now, how do we ensure safe social media and online presence? You can do this by adjusting your privacy settings. Yes, privacy settings. This is something that we should all be doing. Yes. So adjust your privacy settings. Like platforms such as the major platform that many people use for their business, like Facebook, Instagram, and maybe Twitter, they allow people to control what other people can see about them. You can control who can see your post, you can control who can contact you, even have access to information. And restricting your personal data as well. Avoid sharing maybe your phone numbers, okay, you can share your phone number, avoid sharing your home address or sensitive information in public. Sensitive information basically is not very important for us to share them. And you can also control people from tagging and mentioning you in their post without your approval. So these things can be done in the privacy settings. We are going to look into these privacy settings later in this session. And also be careful of what you post online. Yes, you can think that this post that I'm making is very harmless. Oh, it's not just a picture of myself. But do you know what is in the background of that picture you are sharing? The background of the picture can be maybe a board that has stickers of some of the points, highlight some of your strengths in your organization and all that, and you're sharing it to everybody to see. Your competitors will see such information. So also avoid sharing your vacation or travel plans in real time so that they will not know, okay, that you are away from, maybe you are in this location, you're in that other location and all that. And also you can also avoid sharing your financial and business details. If not, they can use it to impersonate you. So let's be careful of what we share online. Another safe social media and online presence is securing our social media accounts. And how do we do this? You can use passwords, strong and unique passwords. When I mean strong passwords, I'm not just saying, okay, we use strong passwords, then the password I'm using for my Facebook is what I'm going to use for my Instagram and Twitter because it's a strong password. No, there should be unique passwords because it can prevent compromise. When someone has probably peradventure a cyber criminal has access to your Facebook password, they will just try that password and say, okay, let me just check. Is that the same password for your Instagram and the same password for your Facebook? So no, let's use unique and strong password. We're going to learn how to make unique passwords that we can remember later in this session. So secure your social media online, your social media accounts. Yes. Now, how do we now adjust our privacy settings on WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram? So I initially wanted to share my screen using my phone, but I'm sorry I will not be able to do that right now. But I'm going to be explaining it to us. So I would like us to follow, and then you can ask questions if you missed a step. Is that good? Please, can we react if we are following?
Yes, Miss Adeola, that's excellent. But before you go into the practical session, we have a few questions in the chat box. Would you mind answering a few of them?
Okay, so before I go into the question section, aside from the practical session, there's still a part of my slide I haven't gone through. So let's take the practical sessions to the end and I'll go on with the slide. Is that
Okay.
better?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So my next slide are tips to protect yourself online. These are things I've said, but I would like to re-emphasize so that we can actually take notes of these things and also remind ourselves of the importance. So actionable tips to protect ourselves online. One, we should keep our software updated, especially Windows updates and your web browser. Yes, like I said earlier, these updates are for these updates these updates are for security patches. So there's something known as 0-day vulnerability. There is a vulnerability, just like I said, yes, that even the manufacturer does not know of as at the time that he created or designed that software or that site or that application you're using. So when you about this vulnerability, they try to fix it. So that's why they send these patches for you to be able to use in order to protect yourself. So make sure you update your software. Also use two-factor authentication on your social media accounts and on your social media and email accounts. Use two-factor authentication. That means instead of using only your password and username to authenticate yourself, you can include your thumbprint, you can include your email address such that they will send you a code a one-time password for you to enter, to be sure that, okay, yes, even if somebody knows your password, they will not be able to have your thumbprint. So these are extra layers of security. Also, install and use a good antivirus. One antivirus is okay for your laptop. You don't need two or three. One good antivirus is okay. Also, catch red flags such as unexplained emergencies, late minute changes to wire instructions, establish communication channel, and also refusal to communicate via video call. So if you are not hiding anything, why should you be avoiding phone call, video call? Why should the other individual that is wants to pose as a cyber attacker? So another one is that don't download files, softwares, or apps from shady websites. This is something that almost many of us are guilty of, probably because we don't want to download the paid version. Then we now go to one Telegram group and download the free version that comes with some bad intent or some malicious way. Another one is that we should know how to identify scams from legitimate ones, because yes, when we know these things, we will not be victims of them. We will not be able to fall victim. Another one is to ensure that we back up our files securely, both online and offline, and also strengthen your home network and avoid using public Wi-Fi, and then use a strong passwords. Now, talking of password, what is a password? Password, everybody knows password. Yes, password. Use a strong password. These are a string of characters that helps us to verify, or that it is used to verify the identity of an user during online authentication process. So when you want to log into your account, when you want to log into your site and all that, they tell you to enter your username and password, usually used with a username. And this is what your password should include an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter. It should include a digit. It must be at least 12 character long. Some sites will tell you to enter probably 16 character long or 8, depending on the application or the site. Another one, and also it must contain a special character like your at symbol, the exclamation mark, the hashtag, percentage, and all that. So because of time, I'm just going to run through the rest of the slides. Then your password should not spell a word or series that can be found in a dictionary. Yeah, this is important. There's something known as a dictionary attack. So these are a list of possible words combination that an individual can use for as a password. So when your password is something that can be found in dictionary, well, I'm sorry, it can be easily compromised. Another one is that you should not spell a word with a number at the end added to the beginning and the end. Okay, what I mean here is that some people can use their name and the numbers. For example, maybe if I want to create a password, I can write Adeola 01. This is something that is very, very common and many people use. Maybe adding one at the back, adding two, adding three, like the number. So you should not have your password like that. And also your password should not be based on your personal information like your date of birth. Some people, their ATM pin now is probably the year of their birth, or maybe their date of birth written in 4 digit format. So your password should not be that, or your pin should not be that. And also it should not be a word you use a lot. If not, someone can easily guess it. So how do we create this memorable password and making them strong and easy for us to remember? There's something known as a passphrase method. Now, a passphrase is a sequence of words or other text used to control access to a computer system, program, or data. So your passphrase is similar to a password in usage. It's like a password, but it is also longer and more secure. So instead of using a short or random word, you are creating a phrase made up of multiple words. For example, let's say this example now is my first shop was in Yaba, Lagos. Now your passphrase can be these words joined together, but as you can see, there are capital letters there. There's the special character, that's the at, and there are capital letters and small letters as well. So you can easily remember this phrase and use it as a password for your account. I'm not saying you should use this exact one, so you can just create one that you can easily remember. Another method is that the storytelling method. So you are using a sentence basically that tells a story. For example, I bought my first laptop in 2028 for 250K, but I'm not using this whole sentence as my password. I'm just using the initial characters of this sentence as my password. So like I in capital letter, then small letter B M F L 20 18F250K exclamation mark. So you can see that it contains special character, it contains numbers, it contains uppercase characters, lowercase characters, and numbers. So this allows you to easily remember your password, and also the password will be strong. Another example is that you can use, maybe my birthday is on the 9th of October, then use the first characters. You can use capital letter at some points, you can use small letters at some other points, then include special characters as well, like MGBIOT. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Then in addition to our password, we should also have other layers of security, other forms of security, multi-factor authentication basically. That's using your thumbprint, maybe an eye scanner, a token for your bank application. Some people have this token device that gives them random numbers, and especially when you want to make transactions of high amounts. Then also facial recognition, you can use this on your phone or your laptop, any device that has that feature, and maybe voice recognitions or OTPs as your one-time passwords. Now earlier we learned about, like in the first session, some AI tools that we should use. But let us know that, I would like you to know that, as far as AI tools are useful for business and problem solving, they come with their risks. And if you don't use them carefully, you can also fall victim. So make sure you double check every generated answers or ideas. Sometimes they can give you outdated information. So make sure you double check them with Google, that will give you different sites, and you know, okay, which one is more recent and which one is up to date. And make sure you are also mindful of the information you share with AI software. In as much as we want the AI software or tool to give us that specific answer that we want, and we now provide it with specific information, we should be mindful of that information that we share with AI. And also we should be mindful of the kind of permission that we give to AI software, not even AI software, sites, applications that we use. Be mindful of the kind of permission you give. They tell you to view their terms and conditions, but many people don't read terms and conditions. Everybody just agree so that we can just quickly use the site and all that. So sometimes you can go through it, you can go online and read more about this software that you use, an application, in order to know, okay, what data are they collecting from me, how do they retain my data, when do they delete my data, when I leave this site, they still have my information with them. Because most times when we give this AI some information, we can't necessarily delete it. That's why when you ask it another question, it will give you the information related to something that you've been asking it before. So we should be careful of the kind of information that we share with the AI, and also protect your data using different technologies on different platforms. And finally, make sure we think before we share. So in conclusion, before the um practical on how to control our privacy settings on different platforms, let's know that social media is a powerful tool for Nigerian business, and when especially when we use it securely. Also, cyber criminals target growing brands, so business owners should take precautions. And building an authentic online community helps businesses grow and maintain trust. Yes, many Nigerian entrepreneurs struggle with online scam. Yes, but learning how to secure your accounts, verify payments, and manage customer trust is also essential for a long-term success. Always think before you post. What you share today can be used against you tomorrow. This is very, very important. Always think before you post anything online, before you comment about somebody, before you do all these things. Please make sure you're careful. Also, stay cautious with messages, offers, and businesses deals online. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Yes, most time it probably is too good to be true. And also stay safe and stay private. It's very, very important. So that's the end of my presentation for now. We can take the questions now.
Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Adeola Adenubi. This is really an eye opener for everyone. Like, beauty of some of the points that you give us, and now I used like a strong password for my all social media accounts because I've been hacked like 4 times. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Okay, I think we have like two questions. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hello. Okay. Let me read out. Just 1 minute, please. Okay. We have Madam Blessed. I think everybody used our name. What are the practical steps to detect the acts and also measure to put in place in order to prevent their activities? I'm not sure this person really state what it meant. Okay, someone said, is there a way we can reclaim our ARC account?
Okay,
Yes,
sir, please can you come again? Is there a way you can?
we can reclaim our ARC account.
Okay, yes. Okay, for example, the example I'll use now is WhatsApp. As we all know that this WhatsApp and hacking is very rampant and all that. So when you notice that you can't log into your WhatsApp any longer, what you should do is that first you can use somebody else's device to tell probably people on your contact list, like just telling other people that okay, your WhatsApp account has been hacked. So what they would do is that they will report that account and block the user. So when they report the, like when 5, 10 people does this thing, when they report the user, they report you, that's your contact, your number, and block the person, it will send a message to WhatsApp, and what WhatsApp will do is that they will log the person out of that account. So when they log, so you can, while people are helping you to block and report the user, what you will do is that you will try to log in again. So that's also why it is very important for us to have this two-step verification on WhatsApp. So when you have your two-step verification pin and you enter into it when you are trying to re-log in, you will be able to gain your access back to your WhatsApp. And if you back up your information, your messages and all that, you'll be able to restore them. So that's how you can do that for WhatsApp. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you are okay with that answer. I'm Jalat. Thank you. And another question from Aloise Patricia. How do you stop someone from using Gmail account after stealing a phone?
Sorry, how do you
Stop
stop
someone
someone from
using a Gmail account after the phone is stolen?
your okay? When an individual's phone has been stolen and the person is using your Gmail account, what you can do is that if you're, again, extra layer of security, if you have a two-step verification on your Gmail, like you added a backup account and you also have your phone number attached to that email, you can log in on another device and log the person out of that device. Exactly. Yes, like you log in on another device, and for you to be able to log in on another device, they will ask you for your password. If you are able to enter your password, let's say the person has not changed the password, and then they will send you a code to your they'll send you a code to your phone number or to your email address. You get that option, then you click okay, you want the code to be sent to your phone number that has been attached to your email. So when they send you that OTP, you can have access to your Gmail on another device. And when you have access to your Gmail on another device, under Gmail settings, you can log out your accounts from another device. So you can go through the settings on your Gmail and log out the person from that other device. You will see the different devices that your Gmail account has been what's it called, has been logged into. So when you see that device, you can just log the person out and they'll probably ask you for your password again. Okay, so you said the password has been changed by the person. Oh, sorry about that. If the password has been changed by the person, okay, is your phone number attached to your Gmail? Please, can you put that in the comments so that I can know how
I'm
to
the
address the question?
Okay, Aloise, can you please respond to that?
Okay, so while you are doing that, let's say your password has even been changed, and if your phone number is attached to that email address, you can change the password. When you are trying to log in on another device, you do forget password. And like I said earlier, they will tell you, they'll give you an option to either send the OTP code to your phone number or to your email address. So you just tell them to send the OTP to your phone number. And when they send it to your phone number, you can change the password and then log in and remove the other device from your account. So I hope
All
that
right, thank
answered
you.
your question.
Hello, good
Aloysia, are you
afternoon,
okay
ma'am.
with that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
good
here.
afternoon.
Yeah, the thing is, when the stone was stolen, when the phone was stolen, and they were using my phone number to withdraw money from my account, I quickly had to block my SIM. Then later retrieve it back. About I noticed that at that same process that I blocked my SIM, the password of the Gmail has been changed and so many other things. So most times, if I try to log in through other phone, I don't get any. Even if I say send OTP to my phone number, it doesn't come. I will just wait, and I won't get any notification.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. So probably the person had changed your phone number as well. So
Probably,
when you have a
yeah,
new
the Gmail
email
the Gmail
address, just make sure that sorry.
the Gmail is still very much active. They are using it to send different messages to people on my behalf.
That's what I'm saying. You can have a new Gmail. Let's say you have, okay, you probably have a social media account online. You put out a message there that, okay, you are not the one that is operating this email again, and they should beware so that they don't fall victim of probably losing their money and all that. So then you have a new Gmail account and make sure that it is well secured by having multi-factor authentication. You include your phone number, you can include another, that's the secondary email address to the new email that you have. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So,
You from Amdala. She said, please, what are the steps for WhatsApp applicable to other social media? Hello, can you hear me? We have another question. Please, what are the steps for WhatsApp applicable to other social media? Miss Adele, I think you muted yourself.
okay. Oh, sorry about that. And you said WhatsApp applicable. I'm not sure that's what the person meant because
Amdala, can you please
Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. The question
I
goes
could
thus. The steps we use in recovering the WhatsApp account, is it applicable to other social media? Can we use the same step to retrieve our accounts back, the act accounts? Assuming I want to retrieve my Facebook account, is it the same step I use in recovering the WhatsApp? Is it applicable to other social media? That's the question. Thank you.
okay. All right. So I'm not sure about other social media account, but I know that's how you can recover your WhatsApp account. And in order to recover your other social media account, you can also try that method. And also, you can also use forgot password. Then, if your other social media account has another means of verification in order to authenticate the user, you can always log in back and then remove your device from the other account. I hope that answered your question.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Because of our time.
Wait, hello, can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. But I do have more questions. Well, I do have more questions.
Not at all. Not at
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you much, Adeola, for such an eye-opening session. I'm sure a lot of many of us, in fact, all of us enjoyed the session. I would want to ask if does anybody want to share. Okay, I know some persons have actually shared their experience, but I would love to know if there's anybody that has an experience that want to share an experience of either a cyber threat or a cyber attack that they had, and also share how they did. Okay, someone is raising hand. Please, whoever you are using my name, so yeah. So please,
We've tried to change that name. We tried to change that name through what they told us. It's not good. It's not coming out.
You can
I have a
actually
question.
rename
I sent
because
it to the chat.
Okay, have we responded to your question?
No.
Okay, please, what was your question?
I said, is it possible for someone to keep hacking a particular Facebook account just because he or she knows the person's name and number? That person has opened like 3 different Facebook accounts, still being hacked severally. I don't know. Is it possible for someone to keep hacking somebody's Facebook account just because he or she knows the number and the name? And the person used another password from the first one she used, and she used the technical one the second time. Still, it has been hacked. She opened another one. Still, it has been hacked. I don't know. Maybe it's the same number she has been using over the time that is making it easy for them.
Okay, so why would someone want to be hacking somebody else's Facebook account regularly? Depends on
I
the
don't know. You know, this Yahoo boy uses Facebook
yeah,
accounts.
that's what I'm saying. It depends on the account. It depends on what the individual, the hacker, it's probably the same person wants to get from that individual. Probably the person uses that account for a business and all that. So the attacker wants to disrupt the person's service. So it's actually possible if you are not using safe measures, if you are not actually making your account secured and all that, for the person to keep hacking. So what I would probably advise that person to do is open a new one entirely and probably make sure it's secured and start again, so that these bad individuals will not keep hacking the person's account. Yes, please stop using free Wi-Fi. I agree. All right. I hope that answered your question.
Okay, can I say because my account was hacked like 4 times, so I sent message to Instagram and Facebook, right? So I was told to change my name, change the phone number and the email address, because there are some people that they can go to their settings as if I'm the one operating it, that I want to change my phone number. So the OTP just burst into their own SMS. So while doing that, you have to be with either your laptop or your phone, because once you said send to my email, so at times if you are using your phone at the same time, if you want to log out of whatever message you're sending, you need to log in again and it's going to jump you out. So I was able to change my name, my Andrew. I was able to change my phone number and the email address. Then immediately I did a 2-factor verification. Then I attached another email as recovery email. So even if the person is trying to log into your phone number to change it, the email will bring it to verify if you're the one working on that social media handle. So if you just click on no, definitely will block the person. So I think that's what the person needs to do, is that you change the phone number and email address, then attach another email as email verification. Thank
you. Yes, thank you, Banali, for that contribution. That's very, very important. Okay, Miss Blessed.
Okay, thank you so much. Please, Mary, kindly mute your mic. Mary, kindly mute your mic.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. So sorry about that.
Okay.
Precious, your hand is up. We just have 2 minutes to round this up. We just have 2 minutes. While we wait for Precious to ask her question, let's put on our video so that we can quick take a screenshot. we want to take just a brief screenshot. So let's put on our video. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to add.
Hello, Precious. Can you hear me?
I can
Hello,
hear
Precious.
you.
Can you hear me? So sorry. Let's quickly take the photo.
I can hear you.
So please let's
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Please let's keep our cameras on. Video time, ladies, please. Yeah. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
some of our videos are still up. So, but for those that have rendered, thank you so much. Yeah. It's Ayo. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. So we can do the video now. We can do the screenshot now. Just
All right. Okay.
Some people still have their videos off, please. Please, can you put on your videos? Thank you very much, please. There are still some people whose videos are off. This is an opportunity for us to get all your beautiful faces and put faces to the names that I've been hearing here. Well done.
Thank you.
Ayo, let's quickly do this so that we can move on. Thank you. Fumi, Elizabeth, Nsini, Masi Chuku, your videos are all off. Elizabeth, Masi Chuku, Sinsini, Omotolani, Zainab, Deborah, and so many blessed hermits. All right. Anyway, let's move on. I think it seems some people just don't want to put on their videos. I think we should make progress.
okay. Yes, I believe so. Some of us are in the market, so we totally understand.
But how can you be in the market? How can you be in the market and be attending it?
I mean,
that's divided attention totally.
I'm sure some persons just have their earpiece on. They just they are listening to. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
Thank
let's
you
make
so much.
we need to make progress. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I want to say a quick thank you to Adeola for running the session, and I'm sure we learned a whole lot. Thank you to those that asked questions. I just want to reiterate that the slide from the facilitators, the recorded session will be shared with us via mail so that we can, in case we want to reference and go back to it in the future. Thank you so much. Right about now, we'll just take a feedback. I would like to know if there's anyone here who has used social media marketing tools and their experience with it over time. So let's say we started using digital tools from last year, and how has your experience been with, or you've learned it recently? How has your experience been with it? Anybody, please. You can use your mic and speak.
Sorry, Blessed. I think we have another question. Can I go ahead to read it?
Okay. We have another question. That's from Ijoma. So go ahead with that, please.
Ijoma said, please, how can I go about my Twitter account that was suspended for a reason I don't know? It's been over 2 years now. All attempts to unsuspend it hasn't worked.
that Twitter part, personally, I've given up on them. So I think maybe what could work could be opening a Twitter account. I don't know, because I know that a lot of people complained about it. I think they said some people didn't meet up to theirs or something. I don't know, but it was a general thing that happened to a lot of Twitter accounts, especially account is old. So yeah, I don't know if Adeola has any feedback on that. Adeola, do you want to say something regarding suspended Twitter accounts?
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'll say first, I think you have to find out why. They'll probably tell you the reason why it was suspended. So if you know the reason, then you can, I think you can send a mail, or like there's a way you can send an appeal to Twitter, and when they review it, they would know. So they probably sent you a reason why your account was being suspended. Instagram does that, so I think Twitter too will do that. They will not just suspend your account for no reason. So you should find out why. Then from there, you can now know what to do. Or you can just create a new Twitter and continue from there, just like Ms. Bless said. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Adele, for that feedback. So, like I had earlier mentioned, does anybody have a testimonial to share? Or let's currently started using social media tools or digital tools for your business. How has it been? And have you did this any form of progress in either in your business sales or your brand visibility? So, anybody that can share, encourage others to embrace digital tools for their business. Anyone?
Please, I have a question.
Okay, we've already exhausted that, but I'm going to allow you to ask, ma. But please, we've already exhausted the time for questions. All right, go
Like
ahead.
my experience, I just opened a new Instagram account. I just opened a new Instagram and I just posted one video, just a welcome video. And I was going through I now noticed that I have infringement, so I don't know how to put it, that my account cannot be monetized or something. I was now wondering, it's a new account, I just opened it. It was that, I think the next day when I checked, I was going through the settings and all, and I noticed that there's a red whatever on my Instagram. So I don't really know why. I just said I should ask.
Okay, I think I got your question. Does anybody want to respond to that? Because I know Instagram has strict rules in terms of the kind of videos you post, and then if you use any music. I don't know. Does anybody want to respond to that?
I think I'll take that. Or do we have someone else that would like to?
I wanted to just quickly add too.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yes, but for monetization, it takes a long process actually. I think Facebook also does that. Even when you are not monetized, they could send you a message. Maybe you used music or something on it. That could be one of the reasons. But majorly when it comes to monetization, there's a big threshold you need to make before you get that. But majorly at times it's the music that could be an issue.
Okay, thank you, sir. Let me add in with that, please. Whoever asked that question, you said it's a new account. So first and first, go and check under what settings your account is. If your account is still a personal account, you're not gonna be able to monetize that. It's either gonna be a community account, that's a professional account, or it's going to be like a content account. Now, before you are eligible for monetization, there are certain criteria you would have met. Being that it's a new account, you've not hit any of the criteria. So go check, number one, what type of account setting are you using? Are you using a personal account or a professional or a content account? So go check that in your account center. You'll be able to see that the type of account it is. That's number one. Then number two, look at their criteria for hitting that particular match before you can monetize. You don't just open an account and you start monetizing immediately. No. There's criteria before you're allowed to monetize all different social medias, all different categories. I think for TikTok, you need to hit like 1,000 before you can go on live, 10,000 likes before you can monetize through gift shops and all of that. Facebook also has similar criteria. Is it a content? Is it a personal? So please check on that before you can monetize your account. Did we get that?
Yes.
Hi, I have a question. I was hacked a year ago. I didn't even know. All I know is my face was all over social media. I don't know how it is in other countries, but in South Africa, because the reason I run a business, and if your face is associated with that business and you get hacked, if you take social media, the minute that your face is out there, it actually also impacts on how people see you, because your name is your reputation at the end of the day. I was fortunate enough that I did log a complaint with our local police station. And because it is online security and they are putting measures in place, look, legislation, but it's still a long way to go. I was connected with a nonprofit organization in South Africa that literally puts you on their database for 5 years if you were either scammed, hacked, whichever way, which means your ID number, your face, if anything comes up, you have protection you have protection, because at the end of the day, if they get your personal information, you can end up being in debt. These people even tried to access my portfolio and ask my finance guy from Sanlam that I'm trying to make a withdrawal. If I didn't have that relationship with him, Sanlam would have released over 200,000 from my savings. So he phoned me and he went, Letitia, you like asking for a huge sum of money. Why didn't you just phone? Years left, which means if anything to do with online scamming, phishing, whatever you name it. I was fortunate enough that because it happened, I could go to the nearest court, get a judgment, because I mean, my face is on Twitter. I don't use Twitter all that much. I don't use social media on a personal level. I utilize it for business only. But on TikTok, I'm there promoting products for money on their scams. At the end of the video is my face. I was fortunate enough that I've submitted that judgment from the court to Facebook, to Twitter, because then it'll take them quicker to take it off instead of them just saying, oh, okay, or wait for these automated, they will look at ever. Because I'm sitting with a court order that I can literally hold you if you have officers in our country to say that this is to me, and you are in essence basically allowing me. But the sad thing is, it is happening all over the world. But measures need to be put in place for different countries on how to handle it, because the people at grassroots level, they're the ones that you are out there. And if you have a business, that can be very detrimental to your reputation if you're looking at either selling products, using the social media to get a following, to sell your products, be visible. That is negative on this reputational damage, and reputational damage at the end of the day is also going to cost you in monetary value, because you're going to lose out on future sales, on future collabs that you can, whatever is posted on is automatically associated with you. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, hello, thank you so much. Sorry, we didn't get your name. What's your name, please? The person that just found, what's your name?
It's Letitia Cable.
He said, I didn't get that.
My name is Letitia.
Okay, Letitia, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that feedback.
Cable.
Yes, Kabirat, can you hear me?
I'm here.
You're here, right? Okay. So, from what she said, I think I also understand, and it's a pressing concern right now. For me, one of my main Facebook accounts that I've been nursing since, in fact, since secondary school. You know, when you are done with secondary school, you open a Facebook account. That account is so old. And I just woke up one morning and I saw that someone had hacked it. Like, I couldn't access it at all. Someone was using my face to make posts and all that. And after trying to access it, I just got tired. And like, I just did a disclaimer that from this account, this is no longer me, and I had to open a new account entirely. So I don't know if there are laws in Nigeria that permits you to, okay, if your account is hacked, you can go to court and secure maybe something like a disclaimer or something. I don't know if we have that in Nigeria.
Okay. To my knowledge, when it comes to Nigeria, yes, over the years they've been trying to implement more and institutionalize more and more laws and rules to prevent being a victim of cyber attacks. But so far, with my knowledge, so far it's been implemented for organizations like facilities. When you talk about banks, when you talk about institutions like that, it's been implemented for them. But to my knowledge, I'm not certain if it has been implemented for individuals also. But what you can do to when you have issues like that is you report it straight to whichever social media it is. You report that account as a fake account, imitating or mimicking someone, so they would have it blocked. You don't just leave it like that, oh, this person is doing this, or try to write a disclaimer. Take, for instance, now someone like me that has like 5,000 connections on Facebook. If I have that account out, a disclaimer is not enough. It's not going to get to the 5,000 people at a go. So if you were to message through my account to someone else as an emergency, oh, this and that is happening, send me money, it's going to work, unfortunately. So what you do is you report the account immediately. That's step one. For a country like South Africa that already has rules implementing and laws implementing against it, take your screenshots, take your evidences, and then report. Don't just leave it and wait for the authorities to come do something. All these websites, social media websites, they have measures in place. So even if someone were to report your account and it is your own account, it's not that you're a scammer or anything. No. They will still block you out first. Then you go and then I'll tell them, no, it's actually me. Maybe it's somebody else that is trying to steal my identity. It's not reporting me. And then they'll ask for evidences like your identity card or anything to confirm that it's you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
but the measure is for social medias like that, the instant you report, they are blocking their account firstly, then carry out investigation. So if the person that is using that account as at that point is not the owner, they know they cannot recover it, so it's gone. But that way you ensure that it's not causing any damage.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kabirat. Okay, so with this we'll be saying a big thank you to everyone that joined. I just dropped the link to the survey. Kindly help us fill the survey and give us feedback about this session. And please don't forget that this training is brought to you by Women's Technology Empowerment Center in partnership with ICCEF, that the Innocent Chukwemeka Chukwude, if I'm correct, Chukwemeka Chukwuma Foundation. Please let's not forget to post sharing our feedbacks, and then we can also thank both organizations on our social media platforms for providing us so much valuable insights of this magnitude. So let's do to appreciate them in our posts, and yeah, I don't know if there's anything I'm missing out, Kabirat, please.
No,
Ayo,
no.
Ayo,
I
are
think,
you here with us?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Ayos,
So.
Sorry to cut in.
Yes,
Sorry to
please.
cut in. Ayo, I don't know. Maybe you have to say something. You want to say something before closing, or you're doing a wrap. I don't know. So.
I
Hello,
think I think Blessed is wrapping up on behalf of W.TEC, yes?
Yes.
All right. So I have dropped
Okay.
the updated link now.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Ayo. So let's do well to check the link out and then fill the form. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in this session. We've shared actionable steps you can. I'm so sorry about that. So we've shared steps that we can implement both in our businesses and in our personal pages to ensure that we are safe. We keep ourselves safe online and we don't expose ourselves to cyber related issues. So thank you everyone for joining this session once again. Thank you for joining me, Soraya. Thank you. I want us to send a round of applause. Let's send our applauses to Mrs. Josephine and everyone from ICCEF. Let's send a round of applause to say thank you so much, Mrs. Josephine. Thank you much, Mrs. Josephine. Thank you, Miss Ayo. Thank you, everyone from ICCEF, the ICCEF team. Thank you, the tech team.
It's blessed. I think this deserves everybody unmuting their mic. So ICCEF can truly feel our appreciation. I think this deserves us. I think it deserves us all muting our mic so we can say big thank you and they understand just how much it means to us.
Yes. So everyone, you can unmute your mic and just say
Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
We appreciate you
Thank you,
all.
everyone.
God bless you all.
Thank you so much. It's really an eye-opener. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All of you. Thank you.
Guys are so wonderful and
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We are
God
really
bless
grateful.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yes, thank you. I hope you, Miss Josephine. I hope you received our heartfelt thank you.
So thank you so very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. With this, So with this, I'll be taking it back. Kabirat, any last words? I'm out. Thank you.
Miss Bless says she's out. But then again, I can't say thank you enough to Dr. Josephine and to the entire ICCEF team. It's incredible. Every time we get an opportunity to impact more, it's always a step further to knowing that the information, the education passed down to the next generation is going to be more. It's going to be incredible. So you really can't know how much it means to us for us to partner with you in this particular to celebrate all the women out there. So to the mothers, to the sisters, to the bosses, to the directors, to the executives, to every single woman out there, I say a very, very big thank you to you for raising us, for caring for us, and for ensuring that we have a future ahead. So thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, W.TEC. Thank you.
So does the ICCEF team have anything else to say to us? Like, we have another program next month and another one the following month.
Yes. Okay, let me quickly thank you very much, Ore, my sister, and all my beautiful daughters and handsome sons here. We keep moving. We will share more information with W.TEC. We have a lot of things in our kitty at ICCEF, all aimed at young people. Like on Monday next week, this coming Monday, we are having, one of the things ICCEF is trying to do is to reintroduce the reading culture. You know, we know the Gen Z, one of the speakers said he escaped Gen Z by some, I was laughing when he said it. You know, people say it's Gen Z's are sight and sound generation, you know, you just want pictures and noise, but you can't dodge reading. So for us at ICCEF, we are promoting the reading culture through the Innocent Chukwuma Chukwuma Library. We are launching on April 3rd. On Monday, we have a celebrity reading. If you happen to be around Ojodu Bega and you want to drop by at 11 o'clock, Kate Enshaw is going to be in the house with us to do a reading. We want young people to read. Please, you need to read. It's through reading you get to know a lot of things. You know, so we are going to be having, and we'd love to partner. We may also have our sister Ore, and you know, come in. We have a reading session with her. You know, with you young people there. So if you can come in on Monday, if you're around Ojodu Bega, drop by our office at 11 a.m. and you see Kate Enshaw in the house with us. You know, we also want to be having mentoring sessions every month. You know, so we'll do this in partnership with W.TEC. We'll do this, you know, so many things to do with our daughters and our sons. You know, the sky is not the limit. The sky is just the beginning for you all. God bless you all.
And God bless you, Ma. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Someone was saying justice for non-negotiations.
Okay, somebody's asking the address. Google ICCEF. I won't tell you. Go and Google ICCEF. You see the address. Somebody's asking the address. I won't give you the address. Google is your friend. Go ahead.
It is. Once you just type in ICCEF, you're going to see their website. On the website, you see the introduction, you see the library, you see the beautiful.
Even social media. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, LinkedIn. Just you see us there.
So I see no reason why you should ask for address. So I don't know about you, but I'll see you on Monday. Thank you.
God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I believe unfortunately, I don't want to go, but I think we all have to. So thank you all so much for your time. It's always incredible to have like-minded women. It's always incredible to sit down and share value. So have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, everybody, and a wonderful weekend ahead. Happy International Women's Day one more time. Thank you all.
International Women's Day celebration. Thank you.
Thank you so
God
much.
bless you all. Thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And God bless you, Ma.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hello.
Hi.